what I often observe is that data starts to dominate the discussion. So everything is just revolving around data availability. That's the wrong question. A risk with clean historical data gets a lot of attention, even if it's relatively small. So while a strategically critical risk is treated as secondary simply because it's harder to quantify, and that shouldn't be the case, of course. So I've seen this play out more than once. So for example, a company spends significant management attention on a well-documented operational risk. Because the data is clean and the model just works. You can quantify it easily based on past data. While, on the other hand, a fundamental shift in its competitive environment is barely discussed. You know why? Not because people don't sense it, they do, but because it doesn't fit neatly into the risk framework, in the risk quantification approach. And behind that sits a deeper assumption, let's say that the future will behave like the past, which we all know is just wrong in many cases. But then in many situations, that assumption just does not halt. Market shifts, so we know that technologies evolve very fast. Regulation changes more than we like in ways that historical data simply could not have anticipated. So the real question, Thomas, is not only what the data tells us, but also what has fundamentally changed. And that requires judgment. You can't do without judgment.